All right, today for devotions, I'm going to go back to the Kentons, and our story today is Johnny's Up to Bat. So he is our main character, and let's find out what happens in our story. Dad, I'm really worried, Johnny said on the way to his first Little League baseball game of the season. What about, son? Father asked. About batting mostly, he answered. I haven't done well at all in practice. Just do your best, Johnny, said Father. The object of Little League is to have fun. The other team, the Buffaloes, were up to bat first, so Johnny's team trotted out onto the field. The Buffaloes scored 3 runs during their half of the inning. Then it was the Wildcats' turn at bat. The first player to bat for Johnny's team got on first base with the pitcher's first pitch. Next up to bat was Johnny's neighbor, Caleb Smith. He had a good hit and got on base too. Now it was Johnny's turn to bat. With a hit, he could load the bases, maybe even help some runners score. Johnny swung at the first pitch and missed. Strike 1. He let the second pitch go by, but the umpire called it a strike 2. The third pitch was wide to the outside, and Johnny let it go by. Then he took a mighty swing at the next one and missed the ball by several inches. Strike 3. Johnny was out. As if a bucket of cold water had been poured over Johnny and his teammates, the Wildcats' momentum stalled, and 2 more quick outs followed to end their inning at bat. The Wildcats hadn't scored a single run. Johnny got up to bat 2 more times during the game and struck out each time. The Wildcats lost by a score of 8-3. I'm through with baseball, said Johnny on the way home from the ballpark. Everybody's better than me. It's the first game of the season, Father reminded him. Give yourself a chance to improve. But I was the only one on the team who struck out. Each time you got up to bat, Johnny argued. Johnny, good things usually take time to develop. What if God were as quick to give up on us as we sometimes are to give up on ourselves? What if he said, Johnny Kenton sinned today, so I won't have anything to do with him? But God doesn't do that. He forgives us and helps us become stronger and wiser, more like him. Yeah, but this is baseball, Dad. That's true, but patience is a lifestyle, Johnny, answered Father. Paul said in Romans 12, be patient when trouble comes. Paul wasn't talking about salvation. He was talking about life. Why don't you give baseball another try? Johnny stared at the baseball mitt in his lap for a full minute. Okay, Dad. I guess I'll give it a little more time. Father reached over and ruffled Johnny's hair as they pulled into the driveway. Let's go see what's for dinner, he said with a smile. So here's the picture of how Johnny was feeling after he was the one that struck out all those times, and then Father giving that advice. And this is really good advice for us right now too. Romans 12:12, be joyful because you have hope. Be patient when trouble comes. Pray at all times. And for us right now, being patient is really important, and having hope, because we know that our God is faithful. So even though we are feeling impatient, I was feeling impatient about getting back to school, and now kind of pretty disappointed that we won't be able to go back. Some of us are feeling impatient being able to go back to our friends' houses, or if we haven't seen our grandparents or our cousins for a while, we're impatient to go and see them, and I am too. But then I need to say to myself, God is faithful, and I know his plan is the best plan. So I hope that you hold on to those words today as you go through your day of learning at home. I hope you have a great day.